Hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Fringe reaction. This is season 2 episode 3 and it is called Fractured or Fracture. Can't remember which one it is, Fracture or Fractured, something like that. In the last episode we had a generic Monster of the Week episode, but there's a lot of things going on in the background slash foreground to do with shapeshifter in the shape of Charlie is tasked with tasked with forcing Olivia to remember what she saw in the other universe and then killing her. Olivia of course can't remember what happened to her, but the memories are starting to come back slightly. And she seems to have some sort of extrasensory perception of being especially good at hearing, like super hearing. This could be a result of her latent psychic abilities, or it could be something that was done to her, or an effect of going to the other universe. We don't know yet. The rest of the episode, it was just a guy that had done genetic experiments on his unborn child, which then turned into a monster. A scorpion human hybrid thing. And that all got wrapped up really quite nicely. Jessup is still investigating on her own. She's getting closer to the truth, even though she's already been told what the truth is. But she's not part of the main squad yet. She will be. She has to be. Unless, of course, they only brought her in to replace Anna Torv, who apparently wanted to leave after the first season, but apparently has decided not to leave. So maybe Jessup will be written out of the series. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that she becomes part of the series. She's quite a good character. I don't think I've got anything else to add at the moment. I'm hoping we're going to see William Bell a bit more later in the series because Leonard Nimoy.
Yes, Colonel.
It's time. Get to Suburban Station. You'll be wearing a black trench coat carrying a black briefcase.
Oh, there we go. What's your job to... Yep, I thought it might be to kill him. Or is it to arrest him?
You give me the briefcase now.
What's the problem
I
here?
got it under
Oh,
control.
things are going weird. Ugh. Is that his imagination? Oh, maybe not. It seemed to turn to glass, but then explode.
Just got a hit. Some sort of bomb went off in Philadelphia. Single explosive device, 11 dead, 28 wounded.
It wasn't a bomb.
This last part is what caught my eye. They can't find any explosive residue at the scene. How's a bomb go off without leaving any trace of it afterwards?
Shall I get my coat, Peter?
Yes, I think you should.
Call Dunham.
For Walter, this is playtime.
Guys, found this wedged in a bench. It's a badge, Philly PD. Officer Gillespie.
Were there any police among the wounded sent to the hospital?
So where'd he go?
Peter?
Obliterated.
Okay, that's it. It's the best I can do.
Well, that must be Gillespie. But I don't see a bomb.
Then it cuts out.
Look at the time code. It was about 20 seconds before the bomb went off.
So, why did we lose picture before the explosion?
So, apart from the obvious, anything out of the ordinary?
Needle marks between the toes. Some form of transformative serum, I would think. I can't say what yet.
What are you saying, Walter? You think he did this to himself? On purpose?
Well, I stopped counting at 47 needle marks. I can't imagine it was an accident. This way, there's no need to smuggle in an explosive device because...
Officer Gillespie was the bomb.
Fascinating, yeah.
Oh, so it wasn't anything to do with the briefcase.
Family. I can't believe he's.
He was stopping the guy with the briefcase
Always came
by
home.
detonating.
Was he on any medication or under any sort of medical care?
No, Dan was healthy. And I don't understand. What does this have to do with the explosion?
Right, then?
What are you getting visions about? Oh. The other side. I think the headaches have started. Interesting. Oh, that's the serum. She's using as well. Oh. Is this ZFT at work? I think it might be.
While examining Officer Gillespie, I discovered something else. Given the amount of serum that we found in his tissue and the rate at which it would have metabolized, I suspect that he would have had to inject it every day for a very long time.
Well, how long?
At least a year, I would think.
Wow.
A year? That would mean that Gillespie started injecting while he was still on his tour in Iraq.
But he calls the guy Colonel.
Serum is first introduced.
So, yes.
Injected, it's very... Peter, if you were going to eat that cheeseburger in here, could you at least be a little discreet?
Four words that should never show up in a sentence. Classified experimental military project. How much you want to bet that Tin Man has everything to do with those injections that Gillespie was taking?
It says here the Project Tin Man was shut down.
Shortly after Dan Gillespie returned home. And all the names of the U.S. military personnel associated with the project were redacted from the record.
Quite ingenious, really. The same principle applied to proximity fuses in World War II aerial bombs.
Oh, there you go.
Quickly, what's the frequency?
331.6 megahertz. What happened? It stopped.
There wasn't enough of the serum in there.
I'm not sure.
Oh,
Works.
he's happy.
No more fruit, Walter.
They consider me a traitor.
We were hoping to ask you some questions about a program that you worked on. A program called Tin Man?
No, I do not know anything about this.
Oh, yes, you do. You look. There was fear in your eyes there.
The program didn't work. It was too dangerous. The soldiers had been exposed to a synthetic neurotoxin, a nerve agent developed under Saddam.
Cyanogen.
Yes. We had been trying to find a way to neutralize it, to counteract the effects.
And that's what they call Tin Man.
We had developed a treatment, daily injections of serum. We treated over 200 soldiers. Only a few of them survived. Over the course of the program, there were 3 others.
Do you remember their names?
Of course, I saved their lives. There was John Klump, Ross Kavanagh, and Diane Burgess.
Oh, right, okay, that's her.
Okay, Diane, you're all set. Suitcase is at the front door.
The serum had an unintentional byproduct.
It turned people into bombs.
Yes. How did you know that?
Because they're going off.
Phone's encrypted, sir. We can't tap into it.
Stand by to apprehend target.
But I'm thinking that if the Colonel wants Miss Burgess inside the building, then in order to trigger the explosion, he must be inside as well.
Which means that once he starts broadcasting, we should be able to triangulate his position. But in order to do that, we would have to leave the frequency open.
Fringe code. I have a briefcase for you. Accept the briefcase and proceed by taxi back to your hotel.
Is that it, sir?
That's it, Captain. I'll meet you there.
Yeah, the moment you touch the briefcase, it triggers the bomb.
According to the schematic,
Oh my God.
Oh, there's Gordon.
I spotted Gordon. Taking him out.
Can't emit a signal if it's broken. There you go. Saved her.
All agents move in.
Saved everyone.
Why?
I think your hand just seems smaller to me. Okay, we're good.
We're good? What does that mean?
Means that's all for tonight. Go home.
I just got here.
I know, but I'm tired. It's been a long day. Come back tomorrow. By then, I'll have found you the perfect bowling ball.
Now you listen to me, you son of a bitch. I am not here to bowl or to try on shoes or to have you play games with my head. I am here because I was told that you could fix me.
Take care, Agent Dunham.
One way or another, we'll find out who they are. But by then, I suppose it won't really matter. Because whatever is in
Had to be him, didn't it?
is going to destroy us all.
But that was the Observer, and the Observer knows water, so I can't see how pictures of water can destroy us all. But that was a very, very good episode. Much better than last episode. It felt wrapped up in the end, but it just feels like that isn't the end of it, that there's a lot more implication, even without that end piece with the Colonel. The whole thing just felt like it has a lot more repercussions that are going to occur later on in the series than the previous episode did. This wasn't just your generic monster of the week. This is going deeper. Lots of people seem to know about the existence of them, the others. But no one seems to know who they are. We do. We know it's Charlie, but who else? Who else is out there that's working for the other side? Either because they're from the other side or they're double agents. This up-and-coming war could be very confusing. Confusing as to who's on which side and what the ultimate goal is, really. Because we don't even know that. Why are they starting this war? Why are they collecting... Oh, I can see why they're collecting evidence. And why they're studying us, because that's what we do when we don't understand something. We spy, we check it out, we investigate. But we have no idea of why they're trying to start a war and what their possible end goal for that is. They can't possibly think they're going to take over our entire dimension, surely. There's a lot to think about in that one. That was a very good episode. I enjoyed that. I haven't got anything much more to say about it apart from the brilliant ending of Olivia's therapy and how this guy is actually helping her. And she just doesn't realise it. She doesn't realise how much he's helping her until she looks back and sees a walking stick. It was a nice touch. I like that. Because that's often the way, isn't it? When we're in trouble, we get help and we don't even realise how much that person's helping us until we get to the other side and realise it was all them. What am I talking about? Oh yeah, Fringe. Until next episode. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you next time. Till then, keep well. Bye bye. And it didn't seem like